Hey there, WooCommerce enthusiast. In this video, we'll be diving into the world of Zoho Books and WooCommerce integration to show you how you can automate your invoice creation process. Yes, guys, I'm going to show you how you can create Zoho Books invoices automatically on receiving an order in WooCommerce store. So guys, if you're receiving hundreds or even thousands of orders on your store, you do not have to worry about manually creating the invoices for those orders. It will happen automatically and it will save an immense amount of your time and manual efforts, and it will drastically improve your productivity as well. And guys, the best part is the process of setting up this automation workflow is incredibly simple. So without any further ado, let's begin. So to set up this automation workflow, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. From here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month. So you can just sign up right now from the given link in the description. And after that, you can sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow, and after that click on create button. So let me give a name here. So here I have given the name to this workflow, and now let me click on create button, and you can see the workflow page is loading up here. Alright, and on this page guys, you will see these two modules. First is the trigger and other is the action. So these are our basic building blocks. Trigger is going to start our workflow and the action would be an automated consequence or the response of the trigger. In our use case guys, getting an order in WooCommerce store is going to trigger this workflow, and the action would be to create an automated invoice in Zoho Books. So guys, first of all, we need to connect WooCommerce here in the trigger step. Okay, so the trigger application would be WooCommerce and the trigger event would be a new order. Okay, so select this new order created option, and here it will give you this webhook URL and these instructions. So with the help of this URL and the instructions given, we can create a connection with our store, and after that we can capture the response of the connection. Okay, so let's follow the steps. First of all, you need to open your WordPress dashboard, and from there you have to open WooCommerce settings. So this is my WordPress dashboard, and here I am under WooCommerce settings page. Under settings, you will find this advanced tab. By clicking on advanced, you can reach here, and under advanced page, you have to click on this webhooks tab written right here, and under webhooks section, you have to click on this add webhook button. Okay. And from here you have to give a name to this webhook connection, so you can give any name. So I'm giving the name as invoice. Here then you have to select the status as active, then you have to select the topic as order created. Here is order created, and here it is asking for the delivery URL. Here you have to paste this webhook URL that you got here. So click on copy. Okay, then come back and paste it here in the delivery URL field. Right now keep these two fields as it is, and then click on save webhook button, and your connection will be created. And as this workflow connection will be updated successfully like this, here in the response section it will show you this webhook ID, okay, and a value. This means we have got a new webhook connection. Now click on this recapture webhook response button. Okay, then click on yes, and it will start showing waiting for the webhooks response again. This means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means now I am going to open my store and I am going to create a test order that is not an original order. I am going to manually create the test order. Okay, and the data of that order will be captured here, and with the help of that data we are going to move forward in this automation. So guys, here let me open my store. So guys, this is my e-commerce store. Okay, and here are the products, and let us purchase this iron press. Here I am adding this product to cart. Okay, and I have already one product added. So this is a pizza, and the quantity is 2, and here is an iron press, the quantity is 1. Okay, so this is a sample store I have created. You can customize your store. Okay, and here I'm clicking on proceed to checkout, and here it is asking for the details of a customer. So here I'm going to enter the details of the customer whose details we have already had in Zoho Books. This is a condition, guys, that you need to fulfill, that your customer's data should already have to be stored in Zoho Books. Okay, and this automation workflow is for the existing customers that are already present in your Zoho Books database. Okay, right. So for new customers, we are going to create another tutorial. If you want, please comment me if you want that tutorial. And here, let me just check my Zoho Books. This is my Zoho Books database, and here are the customers list, and this is the customer's name I'm going to use. The name of the customer is testing name. This is just a test customer, so I'm going to use these details I have here, and I'm going to add these details here inside the store checkout page. The name is testing name. So I have added the name as testing name. Okay, the address and the email address and the phone number, and here I am clicking on place order. Okay, so you can see the order is getting placed, and as the order is going to be placed, the data will be captured in the response section of the workflow. You can see here it is showing, thank you, your order has been received. This is the total amount 1200. This is the email address, this is the date, and this is the order number 59971. Okay, let's check in our workflow if we got the data. So this is my workflow, and here you can see, guys, we have received the data like this. And when you scroll down here, you will find the details about the transaction. Here you can see the total amount 1200. It's still processing because the order is placed on COD, that is cash on delivery basis. This is the details of the items. Okay, so guys, I have forgot to tell you one thing, that you have to capture the response of a test order in advanced format, not simple response format. Why we are doing this? Because here you can see we are getting orders of multiple products, or same product with multiple quantity. Okay, more than one. For that, it's necessary to capture the data in advanced format, because we are going to use that advanced format version in the next steps. So toggle this button to off and then capture the data again. Okay, so guys, I have captured the data again, and now you can see we have received the similar data, the name of the customer, the address, the payment mode, and here you can see we have received this line items array. Here we have received the data of our products in this array of data format. Okay, so it is showing us the product name, the product IDs, the subtotal, the total, all together in an array format. Okay, now we are going to use this line item label again in next steps. I'll show you how. First of all, what we are going to do, we are going to check first if the customer who have placed the order is already present in our Zoho Books database or not. For that, in this action step, I'm going to connect with Zoho Books. Here is Zoho Books selected. Then select the action event as find customer. Okay, so just search for find customer option and select it, then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with Zoho Books. Here it will ask for the domain name of your Zoho Books account. So guys, you can have zoho.com, zoho.in, .eu. Okay, so here you can just check by opening your Zoho account where your domain belongs. So here you can see my domain is zoho.com. So I'm just going to copy this, or like this, and I'm going to paste it here, and then click on save. Then it will bring you to this window. Here you have to select your account, or you have to log in. If you are not logged in, it might bring you to the login window. Otherwise, it will just ask you to provide the access to Pabbly Connect in your account, and from here you have to click on accept button, and the authorization will be successful, and you will be connected with Zoho Books. like this. All right, and here it is asking for selecting the organization's name. So I have the organization name as Pabbly Book. Okay, so I'm selecting Pabbly Book. Here it is asking which thing you want to search. So I'm going to search for the email address I have received here of the customer. Okay, so I have received the email address here. Okay, you can see this is the email address, and I'm going to map this billing email label here in this search text box. So just click here and the previous tab will appear in the drop down, and when you click on it you will find the data right here in like this. From here you can just search for email label like this and map it. Okay, then click on save and send test request button, and if the customer is already present, the data will appear here like this. You can see the message is success. Here you can see all the things that are already saved in Zoho Books are appearing right here. The contact name, the contact ID. Okay, so basically we have applied this step for getting this contact ID. Okay, because we are going to need it when we are going to create an invoice in Zoho. Okay, so here we got the details. Now we can move forward, and next thing that we want to do here is to click here on this plus icon, and another action step will open up here. Guys, now what I'm going to do here, you can see I have received the data here in which I have received this line item array as well. Now I'm going to convert this line item array into comma separated values of products and their quantities and their prices in separate labels. For that, guys, I have a feature here which is called data transformer. Search for data transformer here in this action step. Here in the action event you will find line itemizer option. Select line itemizer, then click on connect, and here it will ask to map the line items array. So when you click here, the previous steps will appear. From the first step, just search for line items label, okay, and map this array here like this. Then click on save and send test request button, and it will give you separate labels like this. Here you can see in this ID label we have the ID of the items. Here are the name of the items separated by comma, the IDs, product IDs, the quantity. You can see 2 is for this product, 1 is for this product, the subtotal, and the prices. All the things are separated by commas are captured here. Okay, now guys, click here on this plus icon again, and the last thing we have to do here is to create an invoice. And but before that we need to do one thing more. Here you can see, guys, in the first step here we have received date label as well. Here you can see, guys, we have received this date created label in which we got the date of the order along with the time of the order as well. Now I'm going to change this in a simpler format that we generally use, okay, so that we can use that date to place in the invoice. Okay, for that, guys, I'm going to open this action step, and from here I'm going to search for date time formatter feature. Okay, and the action event will be format date with time zone. Then click on connect button, and here it is asking which date you want to change the format of. So just click here, and from the first tab just map the date created label like this. Okay, and here it is asking from which format you got the date. So I got the date in this format, YYY and a T in between, then hours, minutes and seconds. So this is the exact same format already selected. So select it, keep it as it is, and I'm going to convert it into the simpler this YYMMDD version, okay, without time. And here it is asking for the time zones. So from time zone would be UTC. I have got the time here, you can see 9:37, which is the universally coordinated time format. Right now the time is happening 3:15, okay, but it is showing 9:37 because it is in UTC. So I'm going to change it. First of all, I'm going to select the from time zone as UTC, and the to time zone I'm going to search for Asia Kolkata, which is my time zone. You have to select yours. Then click on save and send test request button, and you can see we got the format changed of the date here. Alright, now we got all the data. Just click here on this plus icon, and finally we want to create an invoice with the help of Zoho Books. So search for Zoho Books again, then select the action event now as create invoice. So here you will find this create sales invoice option, select it, then click on connect button. From here now guys, we have already connected with Zoho Books, and every connection that we make with any application is saved in the account of your Pabbly Connect. And if you want to make the connection again with the same application, you can use that saved connection. For that, you just have to keep this existing connection option selected, and here it will show you the list of your saved connections. From here you can choose any connection, then click on save, and you will be connected again with the same application. Okay, right. And here it is asking for the organization's name again, select the organization, and here it is asking for the customer's name to select. And here guys, I am going to toggle this map button to on, and I'm going to map the contact ID or the customer ID that we have retrieved by using an action step, which is find customer, that we have used in the second step. So just click here, and from the second step map this contact ID label here like this. Okay, all right. Now it is asking ignore auto number generation, you can make it true or false. Send, if you want to send the invoice, you can make it true. Here it is asking for the invoice number, you can place an invoice number here. Reference number, invoice date. Okay, so here guys, I'm going to map the date from the last step. In the invoice date label, the field from the last step, map the date. Okay, right. Here payment terms, discount, exchange rate, so I'm going to use the default value in the exchange rate. Here you can see line items name, so here I'm going to map the product names that we have separated out using data transformer by Pabbly. Here is the line items, the product names, just click on it to map it here. For the description, if you have the description also, you can map it. Right now I don't think I have descriptions. Okay, so leave it blank, it is not compulsory. Here it is asking for the quantity, so I'm going to map the quantity like this. Okay, and then product type, shipping charges, let's see if we have shipping charges label here. So from the first step, you can see the shipping total label, you can map it from here. Okay, if you want to allow partial payments, you can make it yes or no as you want. You can put notes, and we have many options available here to create invoices. You can use all of these. Right now I'm just showing you the demo, so I'm using only which are required. Okay, now guys, after mapping all the things, you can check the connection with Zoho Books by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new invoice will be raised here inside the Zoho Books account. Okay, so let me click on save and send test request button, and here you can read the message in the response, the invoice has been created. Let's check here. This is my invoices section. Here I'm refreshing Zoho Books, and here you can see we got a new invoice created. Okay, with this date 26/5/2023, and when you open it, you will see the invoice like this. Okay, this is the date, and here you can see the customer's name, customer's address, the items or the products, the quantity, the rates, and okay, so I haven't mapped the rates here. This is an error. You have to map the rates as well. Okay, so let me just map the rates. Okay, here you will find the line item rate label. Just click field, just click here, and from the transformer step, map the rates. So I'm mapping the total rates. Okay, right. Let us create another invoice. I'm going to click on save and send test request one more time so that we can get a new invoice. So the mapping is necessary here because when you map the labels in steps in real time, whenever you are going to get a real order, the labels will be updated and new invoices will be created according to the mapped things only. Okay, so here guys, I'm going to show you the newly created invoice for the same customer, and now you will see the rates as well. Here you can see the rates. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, this workflow is going to run automatically whenever the trigger happens. That means whenever you're going to get a new real order on WooCommerce. And I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description as well, so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.